Hi, thank you very much for coming here. I would like to introduce to you Mr. Xaymongkhoun Latsavong, the Second Secretary of the Permanent Mission of Laos, People's Democratic Republic, to the United Nations and other international organizations in Geneva. Mr. Latsavong, thank you very much for coming here. And I would like to ask you a couple of questions regarding the ASEAN LDC project. And so, Mr. Latsavong, can you tell me what is ASEAN LDC project?
Yes, Egbert, my pleasure to be interviewed with you today. As you mentioned, the ASEAN LDC project is formally titled as the new trade policy and strategy for the ASEAN LDC on the market access and the related issue. It's the regional project that implemented by the UNCTAD support by the Enhanced Integrated Framework. ASEAN LDC is assisting Cambodia and Laos to maintain the market access, especially to the Quad countries, which are the Canada, EU, Japan, and US. Several trade agreements are being pursued in the region currently, which could endraw preference to the ASEAN LDC.
I understand that the ASEAN LDC project is still ongoing. Can you tell us more? What are the activities that has been implemented so far? And maybe we can also discuss what are the plans in the future.
The ASEAN LDC project has completed several capacity and technical building exercise. Throughout this year, despite the COVID restriction, the UNCTAD is steadfast in pursuing the activity. For example, we have conducted 2 webinars on duty-free, quota-free market access, showing the UNCTAD GSP website and how it could be useful for the private sector, entitled and public policymakers alike. Secondly, I would like to mention the activity that a project has been implemented to building the technical capacity of Cambodia and Laos, negotiator in terms of the rule of origin. Yes, the training was attended by around negotiators for each of the country. Lastly, we have conducted activity workshop and the roundtable. The executive workshop was attended by my colleague, Ms. Petlani Yathotu, and the representative of Cambodia, which are His Excellency Kembrit Long and Ms. Kembure.
Okay, Mr. Latsavong, you have mentioned that you participated in the roundtable of rules of origin. Can you share your thoughts about it? What have you learned so far, and what are the things? What is your impression about the roundtable? And can you also give us your thoughts on the partnership of the European University Institute (EUI) with the ASEAN LDC project?
Yes, I think the partnership with the EUI and this kind of workshop is very meaningful and useful for the participants, that we really learn a lot, because as Laos and Cambodia is just a very small country and not the producing country. So we have learned with regarding to the RO rules, and maybe on regarding to the EU preferential rule of origin. So I think it will be help me and also my country with we can implement it to our career in the future, and also participating the WTO, especially to the Committee of Rule of Origin.
Well, thank you very much for answering, and we're happy that you are learning from the activities that the ASEAN LDC project is implementing. Once again, thank you very much for coming for this interview, and I'd like to hopefully invite you for another interview next time.
Yes, thank you.